Let's hurry this one up. It's cutting into valuable Baldur's Gate 3 time.
Yeah, it is. It is. And only an hour of our day not being dedicated to Baldur's Gate 3.
I gotta wait till the baby's asleep.
Yeah, I also have to work, so like.
Yeah, I'm not actually. This is not cutting into any time that I would have.
Even though the work I was doing today was just setting up the stream that we're gonna do tomorrow, which is gonna be chat making all the decisions, which should be fun.
I thought I had her good and distracted over here playing with her things, and I was sitting on the couch working on something, and then I got up. I was like, I'm gonna sneak. I'm gonna sit down. I sat down. She was like, no, absolutely not. It's time to play with me.
She started walking.
She did. She walks now.
I don't know if her first steps were with you upstairs when I was gone, which sucks. But she's just been easing up to it more and more, and now she's just like, I just went out there just now because Emma's hanging out and playing with her, and she just stood up and just walked over to a thing. But she has that funny little mosey walk like this, and it's great. She can't go far distances. All right, her movement speed's only about 10 feet. Yeah. Over 6 seconds. And if she dashes, she can go 15, but that's about it.
If she tries to dash, she normally falls.
Yeah. So dex save upon dashing. Yeah. About DC 15. Disadvantage because her dex is like a 6. Yeah. So yeah. She's got good strength though. Strength's at least a 7 or 8. Yeah. Craig, if you have an 8 strength, what's your push drag lift?
Fucking less than 10.
Isn't it times 10?
I don't know. I was more like, can you look it up?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I thought you were quizzing me. I was like, I have no fucking clue.
Sorry. He's like, fuck you.
I don't know. I can find out for sure.
If we're Joe Rogan podcast and Craig's Jamie, we're like, it's like Jamie, pull that up. We're like, Craig, what's this? He's like, I don't fucking know. Why do you think I know this? I was like, oh, sorry. Can you look it up? We're just seeing what we have to go through Craig base knowledge first, and then we just trust that implicitly.
Yeah, I do. I trust Craig.
Poor Craig. We just be out here throwing pop quizzes at him at all times.
You do. I just
be tormented.
I just
Craig.
look it up myself.
Yeah. Wait, what? You just think about yourself?
No, I look it up myself.
Oh.
I do think about myself a lot, though. It's a trait of being a Leo.
Oh Lord. Okay, hang on. This will take me some while on some scratch paper. But I'll figure out in a second because it's all bait. Because your push, drag, and lift is based on your carry weight. So determine your carry weight first.
Oh, okay.
We'll figure that out. Your carry weight is your strength core, so 8 multiplied by 15.
By 15.
So
120. You can push, drag, lift a weight in pounds up to twice your carrying capacity.
What? So 220?
240.
Wow. Okay.
Or 30 times your strength score.
Okay, what if your strength score is so it's 30 times your strength score?
Yeah, whatever that is.
Oh, so her strength's a 2.
Yeah.
She can I don't even 60. Think she can push 60. Because that case out there that we block the stairs with is 60. Yeah. And she her weight isn't enough.
She can push that thing out of the way of the staircase. She's done it one time.
Then her strength's 2.
That thing's about 60 pounds. She was very determined to move it, though.
Then that thing might be more than 60. It might be like 100 because it's pretty heavy.
I don't think it's more than that. I don't think it's more than 60.
All right. That would be a fun.
Like, I can pick it up, but it's hard.
That would be a fun thing to do for a podcast episode. Is find out what our IRL stats are. Because some people have done it on YouTube before, and they go through all the different things.
You could go backwards, I guess. You can just see what.
What you can bench, and that's like your strength. And then for Dex, it's I can't remember what it is. There's a stat that tracks something with Dex. I don't know. Is it jump distance? No, that's still strength. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we should find out our IRL stats.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
How do you measure charisma?
I don't know. Put a poll out.
Yeah.
A poll?
Yeah.
See how much riz you can throw out on it.
Oh, you just quiz the people?
Yeah.
And then it's because I mean that's really what charisma is. It's just how much people like you. So I mean, you just just get everybody to vote. Yeah. That's pretty easy actually. Yeah. We have to do like an IQ test for intelligence.
Yeah.
Jeez. IQ test sucks. I tried to do it one time years ago, and I was like, this is hard, and I gave up. So I guess my IQ's 0.
0?
Because I had never
You're dead? Your brain dead?
Yeah.
I went, oh, I hate this.
What about con?
Constitution. It would have to be like...
Put your hand in a bowl of ice. Have you seen people do that?
Oh, well, you can actually really easily hold your breath.
Oh.
Because it's you can hold your breath a number of minutes equal to 1 plus your modifier. So every minute past 1 would be your modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we should do pain tolerance.
I feel like I hold my breath for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, we shouldn't do that.
I feel like my constitution would be above 10.
A bucket of ice might be better.
Yeah.
Bucket of ice?
Yeah.
That's so easy. That is so easy. We have to do it for like 30 minutes.
But if you do it like...
You cannot put your hand in a bowl of
But
ice
if you do it
But
like...
if you're measuring D&D stats, then it would have to be like you would have to, like, the cold weather temperature is like hours. Like, you'd have to go hours and hours making saves.
Yeah, but we're not D&D characters. We're commoners.
Yeah, just regular old people.
Well, I guess you're right.
I guess we'll wait. We'll wait 4 months.
Yeah.
We'll drive for 2 hours up into the mountains.
That's why I'm saying the breath holding is easier.
Yeah.
We do have to pretend we are D&D characters. Because if we are just commoners, then all our stats are 10. Game won't let us change.
When's the last time we had an XP level 3 where there was a skit out where... Oh, recently. Because you guys went up to the mountains and you did that video.
Yeah.
We were in
January.
January?
Yeah.
I was wondering, when's the last time we had... like a ton of it wasn't just Jacob and all his personas.
Yeah.
Dressed up and be D&D characters.
It was just me.
Yeah. I was there.
That's true.
And it was just the backyard of Maddie Saban's dad's cabin, Abram, who built the table, which they let us come up and hang out at. But we were hanging out with Maddie and Saban at the time. And Grace is walking up to our front door, and I have no idea why.
Oh, that door's not locked. She's going to knock the camera.
I don't remember what I was saying.
We were talking about the cabin.
Oh, yeah. That's where we filmed that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. How would you test wisdom?
Like
a perception. It'd have to be like a perception thing.
You could do like those spot the difference things.
That's fun.
Or like there's that like TikTok thing right now where you have to choose what color's slightly different than
that one's pretty good, actually. Yeah. But then wisdom would just be like eyesight. I think that would be okay. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Oh, you detect when somebody's lying. Yeah, it should be like, you just have to do 2. And then you cross both over each other.
Like 2 truths and a lie kind of thing?
Yeah,
I see.
Exactly. Yeah. Or you just have to say something, and we have to find out if you're lying or not. So
that could be a really good like live stream one. Like a live stream podcast.
Yeah.
Because you could have like your feet in the bucket of water.
The whole time?
Well, you
over the hour?
During the like Ant and Wiz one. Yeah. And we could just be sitting down. And
bro, my con's going to be 20.
We could have like Emma get up. And like we could have a second camera, kind of like a Q&A section and like a fucking con, and we can have people come up and lie to us. And we're like, I don't know.
I think you underestimate how cold your feet would get.
I'm telling you, you put them in there for 30 minutes.
Yeah,
someone's pulling them out.
I think you vastly underestimate how warm my body is at all times.
Yeah,
I fucking wish. I don't care about any technology. I wish we could Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
I want to wake up and just for a day for you to be in my body and I want to be in yours.
Yeah.
It would put so many things in perspective for each other. Yeah. We would both just be like, oh, fuck. And we'd both just get it. We'd both just be like, oh, I get why you keep it at 68 all the time. And I'd be like, Jesus, my fucking back. Christ. Like it would just instantly. And then we'd switch back and we'd be like, I love you so much.
Yeah,
and
I love you.
We'd be healed forever. Like we would never.
What if I wouldn't give you your body back?
Whoa.
You'd be like, I like it in here.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, I'm in constant torment. Please help.
Chronic pain.
Oh. I get one. I don't think I should say that.
What?
Craig, maybe cut this out. Maybe cut this
maybe.
out. But maybe. But if you don't, then this is fine. And it's just in. I get 1 day to start an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I'd get. I'd have the 1 day.
1 day?
I wouldn't do that, but I just wanted to say it because I thought it was funny. Is that staying in?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, all right, okay. Stayed in. Hey, everybody, you're here still. Did you just go?
Link in bio. Just kidding. I'm kidding.
Well, slay.
Slate. I was about to be like, whoa, we're rich. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we're gonna do a funny little game. We saw on TikTok like a few weeks ago that some people were doing like this thing where they list a bunch of like funny names and they try to get the other people to laugh. And I thought that was fun. And then we forgot, and then we forgot again. And now we're actually gonna do.
Mosquito.
Yeah, there's fucking mosquitoes.
It's that time of year.
It sucks.
We live near water.
Yeah. Well, okay, not really. We don't live near water. We just have we live near water.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was being vague on purpose. We live next to a really big lake.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we do. There's a huge lake.
There's a huge
right
fucking
over there.
lake.
Yeah.
Here's the
Right in our
coordinates.
backyard.
Yeah.
We
Whoa.
put a lake in.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
Open a lake.
It's like, didn't Ethan do that on? He did a live stream the other day, and he almost accidentally, like, he wasn't in the
Doxed
set,
himself?
and he almost doxed himself.
I have
He
no
was like,
idea,
anyways, and he says like 3-7. He says like two things, and he goes, and he looks around for the button, and he's like, what is wrong with me?
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna do that if you guys are down. And so Craig and I have got some names.
Yeah.
Spencer, you're participating.
I am.
And you're going to be subjected to Craig and I our goofy
banter.
names. If Craig just has a list of normal names, that might make me laugh more.
Like,
If it just builds and builds to just would be nothing.
We'll see.
is it bad if I get water here?
I mean,
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I don't know about how much water you spitting out. Like, I don't think it.
If
you do this and then spill it, and let it absorb it all.
If it's like blender water physics, going across the entire thing like that, bad.
Yeah.
If it's like a couple squirts,
So
you should be okay.
A little spray.
Should I do like
spray.
this then?
You can like do like you will instinctively turn your head.
Yeah, we don't have to be. We're not going to be on the mic considering we're not the ones. We're the ones not trying to do it.
All right, who's going first?
I think you.
I should go first. All right,
I
sounds
think
good,
you
sounds good.
just set.
All right,
set
put
the
that
tone.
water in your mouths. That
I go in my mouth. I gotta put that away.
Do you just put it in between your teeth? Mm-hmm. Whoa, you just got a little storage in there.
Oh, I drank the water. I'm sorry. Sorry, I was just so thirsty.
You drank the water. You can't cover up your mouth.
Well, I'm playing. I'm sorry. I just had a little thirst. I was like,
Thirsty.
okay, hang on. I'm sorry. I'll play the game.
Yeah. It's just gonna be me talking.
I was gonna choke.
You can't be laughing already. This is gonna be way too easy.
Cup's dirty on the inside.
I thought you said that you weren't gonna spit.
You're
I thought you said you weren't.
Don't spit.
That's not enough water. You need to put more water.
Okay, I also took too much. I don't think you need a lot. Because we have to fill this up like 8 times.
All right, okay. There's more water right there. All right. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. You prepared? Mm-mm. These are some names of some people. Bingus McCringus. Stunk Von Peepee Bottom. Doug Watterson. Connery Bonnery. Chip Clip. Funkus of Minnesota. Whale Barge. Diffle Miffle, son of Piffle.
Out of my throat. Out of my lung. God damn it.
Angleaginus the First. Tristan Piston.
That's a good one too.
Damn it, dude. Did you swallow it? Oh my god. All right, well, keep the same water in your mouth. No, you swallow and you get more.
Oh. I hate that I'm predictable.
What was
Of all those, I probably would have laughed at that one.
Diffle the Piffle?
I don't know why.
All right.
You good?
Yeah. Okay. That's a lot, yeah. Okay. We ready? Okay. Gunther Puke. So I just left my own. Bingus Wingus. Sorry. Arthur P. Spunk. I don't know why I laughed at my own memes. Emmett Giblet. Dilbert. That's it, just straight up. I think that's got. It's just all gibberish. I think this one's called Link Schmink. And the last one I have is Mink's Nut. That's it. Sorry. I spit out my own. That's all I got.
Oh my god.
These nut.
I definitely laughed at a few. I was just able to keep it in. I just got strong lips.
I realized how hard it would be to read back the fucking word vomit.
That was the you laughing made it funnier. I was like, fuck. That was funny. There was
straight
up. When he said straight up, I was like, no, it's coming out. It's coming out. And I was like, okay. There was what? God damn, I can't remember it.
Yeah, they're all garbage.
No, I got you with Diffle Miffle, son of Piffle.
Yeah, I didn't even get to son of. That was funny.
What was after the single word?
Oh, after Dilbert?
Yeah, Dilbert.
Link Schmink.
Link Schmink. God damn it, so stupid.
It is fucking brain
This
dead.
should just be a segment now. We should have a segment where it doesn't always have to be names. Yeah. It's got to be something
to make
and
we
gotta try to make each other laugh.
Okay.
Because when we played Cards Against Humanity with Colton and Mia, that was so I don't know what it was. We just had giggles or something. It was difficult.
Colton had the giggles.
It was so hard because I don't know what it is. When Colton starts laughing, we all break, and I don't know why. And the one that got Colton so bad that we were playing Cards Against Humanity, and we have these alternate rules with Jenga. And you play Jenga, and if you laugh, you have to take a Jenga piece out. So it's a lot of fun. It makes the game way more tense. Mm-hmm. But I thought it was gonna be easy, and it wasn't because Colton was dying at a card that it didn't say the Hunger Games. It said the Hungry Games.
Oh no, the girl from the Hungry Games.
The girl from the Hungry Games. And Colton was so funny. And I wasn't even laughing at the card. I was laughing at him thinking it was funny. It was stupid.
It's awfully multi-layered.
Yeah.
Yeah, because because if Spencer starts laughing, then Craig starts laughing. You two feed each other.
It's an echo
so
chamber.
It's a chain reaction as soon
feedback.
as one person starts. But oh man, that was a lot of fun. I liked that. I liked that a lot. I think
Plus, me as always is a maniac, an absolute psychopath. Didn't laugh once.
No, she laughed one time.
Maybe one time.
Just fucking didn't do nothing.
Not that she didn't think anything wasn't funny. She's just really good at just keeping that down. I was like, dang.
I was really hoping as we were reading names that like divine inspiration would kick to me when you were like listing off yours so I could write some more. It was just such a rapid fire. I couldn't even. I was just bracing myself for.
You got. It's an attack. Right? It's an attack on the. That's what they are. It's just like.
My fucking.
Bingus McCringus. Chip Clip.
That's dumb.
All right, we're gonna jump into questions. You guys can ask us those on Twitter.com, which I'm trying to get another Blue Sky invite link for Arcane Arcade so I can grab that. But, whatever. If we have to be Arcane on... What?
I have one. Do you want it?
No, that should be yours.
No, I have extra.
Oh, then, where'd you get those?
I found them.
You just found them?
Yeah.
They're lying around?
I was going to say something, but I shouldn't say that.
You know the tree in the front yard? It grows Blue Sky invites.
The what?
The tree in the front yard. The one that the wasps live in? They generate Blue Sky invites.
You're stupid.
Talk to the wasps. They've got them.
I want those wasps killed.
Oh.
I want them exterminated.
No Blue Sky invite for you then.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Colleen asks, hello everyone. Since the D&D movie is out and has been for a while, and there's talk of a sequel. I almost said squeakquel.
The squeakquel.
Like Alvin and the Chipmunks?
Oh, yeah.
The squeakquel?
That would also be a good theme for the water with not laughing thing. Is
Alvin and the Chipmunks?
No, just made up movie names.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We'll do that next
time.
We'll do that next time. Okay, there's a sequel. How would you write it and who do you cast? One of my friends suggested adapting a module and going from there. Love y'all with a sparkly little heart.
Did you get them?
I think that would be cool if they did adapt a module, but I think that with the way that needs to work, they need to not do that. Because I don't know. I liked how they just kind of included a lot of references to other things while doing its own story. Mm-hmm. Because when I watched the movie, it made me go, oh, these are some cool ideas that I could make for a campaign. And if they make a movie about a campaign already, it's gonna feel like they're trying to advertise that campaign and that you should go play it. And I think that instead they should try to, if they're gonna make a media out of something like that, it should be to like enhance like things that are already existing, so that you don't go into Rime of the Frost Maiden and you're like, oh, I'm gonna run it like the movie. But instead you can, there are ideas that you can take from instead. So I don't know, that's just my idea behind that. But I do think that they should either have a cast of entirely new characters, or I don't know. I think it would be cool to see the characters that were in the first movie again in a sequel, and they're doing like something else. But I have no idea, to be honest.
Yeah. I think it should be new people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like new characters.
Yeah, it's a whole vibe.
Mm-hmm. I agree. It should be a different area. They should do fucking Waterdeep or Baldur's Gate. Marcy is laughing out there. Emma's making her laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I wish the D&D movie had was a little fourth wall break. But I get that they didn't want to do that because they wanted to, like, I don't know, set their fantasy universe, I guess. But, you know, that to me would have been a fun D&D movie if it was like, you occasionally got to see some of the meta stuff and like they're there, but they're very like subtle. Like I don't know. I thought that would be kind of fun.
It should be a new cast of characters, but the paladin guy should come back.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because he's very handsome.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I don't know.
We rewatched that like a week ago.
Yeah, we did, and it's still good. It's still fun. We watched it with my family because my parents hadn't seen it, Emma hadn't seen it, and we had a good time. Leland watched the whole movie.
Yeah, he just sat like
the whole time.
Cool.
And it was crazy because Marcy was playing, and then she'd watch it's funny, she watches the action scenes, and then she goes back to playing. Yeah. So she's like, I'm bored. Ooh, I'm bored. Ooh. But Leland literally sat on the couch, watched the whole movie, and was invested because in the very beginning of the movie, when the baby is on screen, like the main character's baby, and he has to hide it in the wall, and it's crying. She's crying. Leland looked at me and went, baby, and like started crying, and I was like, yeah. And then he would point, and he would like point at the displacer beast. He went, kitty. It was wild. He was scared of the mimic. Yeah. He wasn't scared of the liches, like Zaz Tam or the lich lady. Like that didn't freak him out, but the mimic did. He was like, no. But it was really funny to watch a movie. We're like, that's crazy. He wasn't just like, ooh, pretty colors. He like knew what was on screen. It was crazy. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a good time. Emma put it perfectly, and I haven't stopped thinking about it ever since she said it. But we watched it, and she was like, that was good. And her boyfriend Chance watched it with us too. And he was like, that was crazy. And he doesn't really know D&D, so we were explaining stuff to him. And then Emma was like, it's a good theater movie. And I was like, yes, it is a good, fun little romp. That's what it is. So I guess, if there was something I wanted out of a D&D movie more, me personally, I don't know if this is a good idea or not. It would be cool to get like a more serious, darker story. But that's not what D&D is for everybody. That's kind of what Baldur's Gate 3 is. Baldur's Gate 3 is like, this is good writing. This is it's real dark. It feels pretty real, feels very human. "Quote unquote human." So I don't know. That would be cool, fun thing to explore, but I don't think they'll do that. What about you, Greg?
Yeah, co-sign most of that.
Yeah,
pretty sure.
Cool. Happy Wolf asks, with the recent announcement of Starfinder 2e coming out, and is compatible with Pathfinder 2e, what kind of sci-fi class would your characters be? For example, space bounty hunter, techno mage, interstellar influencer, etc. Whoa, I have no idea. I played Starfinder like a little bit, and I liked Envoy. Envoy was fun, but
I thought I was an Envoy.
Envoy's like the bard one.
What was I?
The pilot.
The pilot one?
The pilot one, I think. I don't know.
I don't remember. That was years ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago. I don't know. What
was the first one?
Bounty hunter, techno mage, interstellar influencer, etc. I don't know. Maybe I guess Azeraphis could be a bounty hunter. Kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool to have Space Cowboy Huck as a bounty hunter.
That'd be really cool.
That'd be very cool.
Yeah.
Space Cowboy.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever play Starfinder?
Not really. We my home table thought about it for a little bit, and I think we wound up deciding between that and what is it called? Whatever company does the Star Wars one, and we decided to go with Star Wars just because Justin knew a lot more about it.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Narratively, so we did that.
Was it fun?
Yeah, it was a ton of fun. I mean, just Justin.
I remember you sending like photos and stuff.
Yeah, it's
the little sets he makes.
He built all the stuff we had for like his.
Do you remember? Sorry, I don't.
No, go ahead.
Do you remember exactly what system it was? Just because I know people are going to want to know.
Now that I think about it, I think it's the Fantasy Flight system, the original one with the custom dice.
Awesome.
Whichever one has the app that you can get the dice through, because the dice are super hard to get a hold of.
It's custom dice?
Yeah. Well, what's custom is in like there are D12s, but they are like some sides are blank,
like
sometimes there's things.
them, right?
Yeah, pretty much. That was a ton of fun, but
cool.
Justin also is. I think that's why we decided to go that route, because Justin knows just so much about it. Mm-hmm. It was just really, really well fleshed out, where we would be all kind of in the same lost place.
That's cool.
So you can be lost in the system and lost in the narrative. We weren't lost in the narrative, but we were kind of lost in the system as we were starting new stuff.
Yep. Sure. Yeah, I feel that there's something about that I love though, and it reminds me of when I first started playing D&D, where I just didn't know like what the system was or what it was capable of or what's going to happen. There's something fun about like discovering like a new system like that and kind of playing it and being like, I don't know where this goes, and it's all a mystery to me right now because, and that's how I feel about Pathfinder right now. It's a lot of fun to like. I don't know what I'm gonna get when I level up, and it's a great time. You, all of you guys have abilities I've never heard of before. I'm just constantly excited. Like when the last episode you were like Phase Bolt is what you cast. I was like, the fuck is that? Mm-hmm. The fact that you can do like an AOE heal at level 1, God damn it! You can raise corpses. You can telekinesis objects and AoE heal at level 1 in Pathfinder. What a fucking giga chat of a system.
Yeah.
God damn it, that's cool. That's how it should be.
Yes.
The fact that we don't have a lot of resources that we're using per rest. That I noticed too. Mm-hmm. There aren't a lot of, like, you guys don't really have spell slots. Do you have spell slots?
Yes.
But have you used them?
Yes.
How do you use them?
Just like D&D. I have 3 first level spell slots.
Right. And what are your first level spells? Is Face Bolt one of them?
No, that's a cantrip. I have a lot of cantrips as a sorcerer.
Is Animate Dead one of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Animate Dead and Heal are both first levels. And I have other ones. But
Maybe I was just thinking about...
I haven't cast them, so I won't say.
Your cantrips are just really good. And Beerbot's Rage doesn't have a limit on it. And I was just noticing that maybe it's just the classes we're playing. I'm not sure. Mm-hmm. But there just seems to be less per day limits, which I really, really like.
Yeah.
And I've been discovering that I really like after playing Baldur's Gate as well, which does the same shit.
No, yeah,
and
you do something
a lot of
whole
spells
day.
into, like, there was one that I noticed, but I'll talk about it in a second. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just agreeing with you. Like, you cast...
Speak with Dead is one of them.
It's happening the whole day.
Speak with Dead, Speak with Animals. You cast it once, you use that spell slot. Well, actually, not even true. I got Speak with Dead on Shadowheart, and it's a ritual.
Yeah.
And it's a ritual, so she doesn't use a spell slot, and then she can recast it throughout the entire day. And I'm like, the spell should just be fucking this.
Yes.
That's how it should be, and it's great. I love it. A lot of things are like the Pommel Strike. A lot of the abilities like that, they're short rests. Yeah. So. Which is just really fun.
Mm-hmm.
I like there's a bow attack you can do as a fighter. I don't remember what it's called. I think it might be like Brace or something, where you use 20 feet of your movement, and I think you get like an advantage or something on the...
Oh, that's cool.
On the attack.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's so easy to rest in that game, too, though. You just teleport to camp. Like, it's not like a D&D game where you have to, like, think about where you're going to rest or plan it out.
So
like, not saying that isn't fun. That is fun to play in games like that. But it's what this is doing is making me realize, like, obviously it's a video game, but, man, having your abilities is more fun than not having them. Yeah. Because it doesn't become now what am I going to do now? Like, what new thing can I interact with? It's more like, okay, Shadowheart's out of spell slots. We're fucked if we get into a combat. Yeah. We just have to rest, you know? But the game makes it easy for you to rest, and the game progresses when you rest. So, I don't know. It's just a lot of fun. It's very cool.
I'm very happy with it.
That's something I think I want to think about going forward with something that we're writing. which we've hinted at on this podcast multiple times in the past, but I'm not going to say what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I looked up the brace thing. You actually roll damage twice and you take the higher result when you brace.
That's very cool.
It's like dice. Fun. It's like damage advantage.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's fun.
That's very good.
Damage advantage. Ooh. So I wanted to tell you guys when the full game came out, I was going to play around in it and see how I felt about it, but you just getting a little lower as we're going. There we go. When we do our Baldur's Gate descent into Avernus, which is I want to run after Witchlight. I don't have plans yet, but I have plans, but we're not setting anything up yet. We're not like getting character art or anything, but I wanted to use a lot of the rules that were in Baldur's Gate 3 and see which ones I liked and see which ones I didn't. So, so far there's a lot that I like, and I'll go over them with you guys and stuff like that, but they're I don't want that game to feel like it's this video game, but there are aspects of it that I do kind of want to implement and be like, it is kind of this video game.
Yeah, I don't think I want to be against that.
Cool. Great. Sounds awesome. I have a question for you because there was a message in one of our chats and I just wasn't sure. Is Mia playing the game?
No.
Was she watching someone?
She's watching me do it.
Got it. Okay. I didn't know she posted. She put something in chat and I was like, I don't know if this means she's playing it or not.
I think it's only a matter of time because I think her concerns, a lot of what I say two large concerns, both very valid online.
Yeah.
About the game. I think her large concern is the fact that it's sold and described as turn-based, but I don't think it really is turn-based in the same way like we think of turn-based video games. Like we think of like Pokemon or older Final Fantasies where there are turn-based games, but I think that's like the game lexicon, like the game industry lexicon, the only thing that's adaptable to what D&D combat looks like.
Yeah, sure.
Because I don't think it is traditional turn-based. It's just D&D combat. And I think that she and like most people probably are getting a little confused about that. And they go, well, that's not really for me. And you're like, but it's a little different.
Yeah.
Because it'd be fucking chaos if it wasn't. And it gives you time to think. I think it's just, I think that's something that as she sees me play a lot more, shows, there's a lot of interaction in it. And it's not just, I attack, I do the thing.
I am the same way. I'm not a big fan of what would be the gamer lexicon turn-based thing.
Yeah.
I actually think Pokemon is the one that's the most fun for me, but the ones I've played in the past are just like the first couple fights are fun and then I get really bored.
Yeah.
And what's really cool about Baldur's Gate 3 is it continues to make every combat fun. Like no two combats are the same. It is wild. You can die. Like I had to do a fight last night 3 times because I kept TPKing.
Yeah.
And every time I did it, it was different. And it was so much fun. Like I didn't really care that I was dying over and over again. It was just the combat wasn't like, okay, this guy does this thing now and then this guy does this thing. It was like, okay, I'm going to try a new strategy. I'm going to have Will cast Fireball and then I'm going to have Shadowheart take a speed potion so that she gets an extra action. Yeah. And then the enemies adapt. I was like, whoa, it's different every time. And it's just crazy how much fun it is.
I think that maybe also just to preface, I don't know if Larian or anyone who is selling the game is depicting it as a turn-based game. I just think that people are trying to translate it in the way that someone can understand. But I think more accurately, and I'm starting to see this conversation kind of sprout up as the game's only been out for like a week to the public. Of course, it's been out for a year for early access. It's more similar to games like XCOM and like real-time strategy games.
Oh yeah, I guess it is more of an RTS.
Then a turn-based because there's movement you can interact with. There's different. I mean, you even kind of said it in what you were just describing. There's more. There's different strategies and ways you can interact with things. And I think as we get just a better understanding of the game, because it is so kind of different.
Yeah.
I think we'll get a little better. But I think Mia's starting to go. Oh, I see what people are talking about now. It's not what my issue is.
Yeah. There was a Warhammer game I played like right when we moved in because the sets came out and I was on a little bit of a Warhammer cycle and it was RTS and now that I'm thinking about it I'm like it is actually way more RTS than it is turn-based, except instead of moving units with guys in them, it's just one person with a bunch of things.
That's kind of how XCOM is.
Yeah.
Or at least the newer ones.
That's the funny thing is that I've always been describing Baldur's 3 combat as turn-based as a positive. And I never thought about it in the way of like, oh, that's what people think about when they think about turn-based because I just don't play them a lot. Because I'm not a big fan of the old Baldur's Gate games and the Icewind Dale games that are, from the early 2000s and the 90s because they're not. They're real-time but you pause. I don't know what this is called. You pause and you tell everybody what to do, and then you unpause, and then they do it all at the same time, and then you pause, and then you can tell them what to do, and then you unpause. And
I mean, that's the closest thing I would call it is turn-based.
Yeah. And that is. I hate it. Like it was so hard to wrap my brain around it. It is very chaotic.
Yeah.
I just did not enjoy it. And so so that's the old games. Dragon Age is kind of like that too. And to be fair, I do like, they did figure it out a little bit more in Dragon Age, and it feels like better because it's not as old.
Yeah.
And because it's all BioWare. Like BioWare did a bunch of that.
Yeah.
And so when 3 is coming out, I've been like, oh, and it's not that shitty one that that we've been playing with for years. It's this new D&D turn-based version. And it was funny because when it first came out and we were doing our rehearsal for our wedding, Logan was there and I was telling everybody about it, and Marshall was like, that sounds so cool, and Logan was like, yeah, no. And I was like, oh, what? And he's like, I just don't like D&D combat. And I was like, oh, okay, weird. And I was like, huh. And then I kind of understood, like in the moment, I was like, that's kind of strange. And then like the next day was when he uploaded his like D&D combat like sucks video. Yeah. And then we went on our honeymoon, and then we came back, and that was the first thing I did, was I made a video being like, Logan, what the fuck are you talking about? So yeah, that was just funny how that history.
Mia had a good observation about that actually. Yeah. She said that it's like D&D combat, but from the DM's perspective only.
Yeah.
So, and she's like, oh, that's way different than what I thought it was going to be. So it's like the DM controls everything, which is kind of a cool thing.
Yeah. You get to see the hit points of the monsters. Yeah. You know what actions they're taking. You know how much damage they do. Like you can see their armor class. You know what they roll even. Yeah. So yeah, you can even right click on creatures and get their resistances. So it's pretty cool. Yeah. I don't know what we were talking about.
Neither do I.
We were talking about we went from Starfinder to that.
I think we may have tangented into movies you liked from Baldur's Gate and got into that.
Yep. Oh, we were just talking about Star Wars, and then it went. Yeah. Man, sorry guys, we went off.
Rule system.
Newt One Lizard asks, if you had to fight a planeswalker to the death with the only items in the room, who do you think you'd have the best shot against, and what would be your strategy?
I don't know.
I don't know. Karn. What?
The biggest planeswalker. That's
this much water.
A magnet?
This much water.
There you go. Some large.
He's like, ah! No, that's not how Karn works. The biggest place. Is he the biggest one?
Yeah.
How big is he?
Oh, I guess technically Nicobolus, the dragon god, probably is. But like of the humanoid ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's huge. Oh, well, you know what? We have a wiki for that probably, right?
Jace, because I'm stupid. He can't delete what's if there's nothing there. And I just kick him over. He'd be like, ow! He'd be like, oh! Vraska, I just close my eyes. And I go...
Unfortunately, that's not how it works for her.
Fuck!
Because she doesn't have snake heads. Yeah. She just goes, you're fucking stoned.
Shit. Yeah. Well... Eliwick Tumblestrum. I just kick her over.
You just kick her over.
Yeah, I'll use my prop Nazgul blade that's sitting over there.
That's sharp.
Yeah, that thing, it is sharp. I'd get her.
I'd get her.
I mean, come here. She'd be like, ah.
Yeah.
And she'd summon a bear. But
well, they're tied for height. A Johnny and Carnival 6'6".
Whoa, some tall guys. What about you, Spencer?
I think I'd just die.
You just perish?
Most of them, yeah.
I can't think of one that I could, I don't know.
Okay, I would.
There's two that maybe people have a chance against. One of the unsets have Urza, but he's just his head.
Oh.
On like a
Put
table.
It in the fridge.
Yeah, and then Astro, the last unset, just has a dog who's in a spacesuit.
Yeah. Are you talking about the Urza one where you have to go to a website?
Yeah.
Yeah.
to get his abilities.
You're just a head. You're just a dog. That's probably the best chances I got.
I just want to say that's really fucking funny that they printed go to a website and it's RNG. That is really funny.
So I don't know if it continuously updates because before at the time it would give you any Planeswalker plus or minus.
I actually don't think it's up anymore.
Oh well,
because I think I tried to go find it and it was like nope.
Yeah, that's.
But I think somebody made one that's up somewhere. Good. So yeah. Yeah, that dog. I'd use. I don't know. Ooh, do you think you could seduce one
over there?
Seduce one? You seduce one and then kill them later. Like, yeah, long con.
I don't know. You mean like try to fall in love with them?
Yeah. And then like when they're weak and they're in their and they're I don't know what state like Benny. Sorry, this is a bug. Like Benny in New Vegas. You know, just right after you sleep with them, you just
kill him.
God, I don't know.
Get that coat.
Yeah, they're all. There's not one real ugly one of the bunch.
You can do that with Jace probably.
How about he reads your mind? He'll know you're long gone.
No,
that's his whole thing.
Damn it. You're right. All
probably a Johnny who's already dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not Johnny. I'm sorry. Gideon, who's already dead.
There you go. You get Gideon.
Yeah, because he's so trustworthy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's like, you never done nothing wrong. You're like, God.
Just be like, I wish I could get out of these demon pacts that I signed, and you look at him like that. I'm so tormented by all these demons. And he's just like, I'll help you. And then he's riding, he's bouncing off my. All right.
Yeah.
I can't stop listening to that song.
It's a good song.
I didn't even listen to it as a joke. At first I did, and then I was like, this is a good song.
You like it?
It's pretty good.
Modern day love story.
Mm-hmm. I don't want that freaking mosquito to land on me. Kill him. Oh. He caught that bug.
Mosquitoes fly really slow.
Thank you.
Yep. Sorry, I threw away all the questions.
That's all right.
They're gone.
Dang.
Wow, I didn't actually reload all of them. The Buys Regret YT. Hey, y'all. Really enjoying the Eberron campaign. Thanks so much. We are too. Yeah. I honestly, after game 2, I'm like, this game hits different. Yeah. This game hits fucking different. Jackson, incredible DM. Everybody's made it super, everybody's characters, just everybody popped off.
Yeah.
Like, it's every time we start a new campaign, everybody's like, cool, I'm going to take everything I learned from the last campaign, and I'm going to make an even more interesting character with 10 more layers of nuance. And I go, anyways. God damn it. Even, I love Colton to death. Even Colton has been just going like nuts with Beerbot.
Yeah.
Like Beerbot's been saying Colton's been saying some banger ass one-liners. God damn.
Being a DM.
I've been thinking really, I've been thinking way too much about because Zeraphis was like, Beerbot, you must be scared or something. Like you're paranoid all the time. You're questioning everything. And he's like Colton just looked at me and he was like, I for a long time I followed orders of people maybe I didn't agree with, and now I have the chance to question that. And I was like, whoa, that makes me think about his character so differently.
Yeah.
So different. Zeraphis went from being like, we have a paranoid Warforged to, he's holding himself back. Holy fuck. That is crazy. Anyways, sorry, Eberron tangent. What's a PC or character idea you've been wanting to try but haven't been able to yet? I don't know.
There's some new spells I got for leveling up.
Yeah.
I'm just like.
Yeah.
Ready. Just cooking.
Is this? What are you responding to right now?
The question.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, it's like you guys in this early part are now like the current thing you're trying to work on. The current like thing you want to do, you're now can do.
Yeah.
Spells. Fucking spells in Pathfinder are insane.
Yeah. They're cool.
Very ready.
That tombstone one?
That's like 9th level. But if I
spell,
live,
it should be.
There's a spell in the game.
Fucking disrespect.
That puts you in the ground, and then the spell makes a tombstone.
Yeah.
And we were just like, what?
And you get to decide what it says on it.
Jesus Christ!
It is just fuck me. That is just big dick energy.
It is.
Soon.
Just stun on him. Just.
You're fucking dead.
Dead, tombstone, and it says pee pee poo poo. He died like a doo doo, and wow, their entire life up to that point, you did everything to get to that.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, man, that's relentless. Azeraphis is honestly a character I've wanted to play for a long time. Terra isn't. Terra's somebody I made for the campaign and ended up being like, wow, I really love this character. But Azeraphis, I've been wanting to play for a long time.
I've played Stick before this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you played Stick in a... Jordan, years ago, ran I think it was before we were streaming, ran a game in... Shadowrun, but we didn't play Shadowrun. We played Savage World Shadowrun, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I played it. We all like our team was around like insects for some reason. It was really funny. And so my character's name was Roach, and I was an orc with a shotgun, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah. And I was like, brr. I had the car. Like, that was my character. And then you were Stick, and you vomited at everything. Yep. And vividly remember one time when somebody got like iced and like their brain came out of their nose. Yeah, and you were like, huh, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. And I was a drug dealer in that. And the only, like, one of the few things that
I remember
I kept with the character.
We were gearing up for Eberron. You were like, I think I'm going to play Stick. And I was like, yes! Sticks! I miss Stick. Stick was great. And it's sad because Roach and Stick had a fun relationship, and I've had to forget all of it and be like, no, you're just a little fucking guy.
I was sleeping with your girlfriend.
It's the opposite now.
Yeah.
We haven't got to that yet.
You know. Stick doesn't have a girlfriend.
You got somebody.
I got somebody.
They're almost. They're a friend of yours that is a girl.
Yeah. Yeah. That's more like it. Yeah.
And we were just like, yeah. Well, you'll see. You guys will see.
And Stick lived in your character's like penthouse that had many Roaches, rooms, but I had to sleep in a closet.
Yeah. You were very like Stick was always reminding me of Jesse Pinkman.
Yeah.
Like you were just Jesse Pinkman.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun.
And he wasn't blue.
Yeah, he was not blue. What's a character concept you've wanted to play for a while, Craig? You got a character on the back burner you've been like, ugh, want to play this so bad.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I talk about it a lot, but that one paladin I want to run, that was Lazarus's alternate. Would have been a lot of fun.
The Kuatoa?
No. I mean, kind of, yeah, but yeah, he just looks like an angler.
An anglerfish, that's right.
Yeah, and he was like a cannibal. I think it'd be cool.
Would be cool.
And then the character that, if we wind up doing, Baldur's Gate, that character is very so Lazarus is based on my other character Kale, who have a lot of. It's very important. The other person of that, because I only really have two that are like that important, is the character that I might bring for Baldur's Gate.
For Descent?
Yeah.
Cool.
So
cool.
Whatever that is, which is Cavalier Fighter. I'm a huge fan of fucking Cavalier Fighter.
Hell yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Please play that.
No.
Please play that.
I think the plan is too. It just comes down to how it all kind of lays out.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm playing Warlock.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not going to say what other people are playing because I'm not.
Out of every campaign we've ever run, besides maybe Icewind Dale, Icewind, like a lot of our campaigns just don't have the room or the space, or it's too clunky and weird to play somebody with a mount.
Yeah.
Icewind Dale could have worked because it's a little built for it.
Yeah.
But not like Descent. Yeah. Or the way that I'm going to run Descent.
Yeah. I think the trick is whether or not I do something similar to Spencer doing Evenfall, where you have the brother-sister combo, because I also kind of want to play, because that character has a brother that I also was originally going to bring for our Icewind Dale game.
Oh, cool.
That we played those first couple sessions with.
Yeah.
They're related, so I don't know if I want to start one and then switch into the other, or what I'm going to do.
We played before we started our Icewind Dale stream. Yeah. We started our own home Icewind Dale game. And we played like 2 or 3 games, and then it just never continued after that. But yeah, I do. I remember that. That's funny. That's cool. That's cool.
Soon.
That's cool.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brain's definitely.
I was told that there was going to be like 3 monks. Like you guys were thinking about characters for Descent, and I was like, 3 monks? Like, I thought you and Mia were gonna be monks, and then Colton's like, I might play monk too, and I was like,
I will say that I'm fighting.
Okay.
The reason I'm fighting with how I want to do that is because I know that might be a potentiality that me and I go monk together, and then if Colton did say that it's potential, it's possible. It's like our Questo game
I
with
think Colton
4
backed
fighters.
down from it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. I'll multi-class.
I don't
To be
know.
honest, BG is also a character I think has earwormed my way into my heart, and I'm like, I would love to play that big old cat fighter.
BG from the
Questo
Yeah.
shot.
Redwick.
Yeah.
It was Redwick that we did. Yeah.
The character I played in that is has potential to come back.
Yeah. Have we said what you're playing?
And what?
I mean, we've heavily implied.
Oh,
what
I'm
you're
playing Caius for
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
I meant for that. I played in the Questo one shot.
And then we were talking to Colton about it, and Colton was like, "Oh, interesting." What? And he's like, "What are you?" We made Colton go, "Oh God!" As he started to like figure out, he was like, "What's your class?"
Warlock.
And he was like, "Oh, Warlock of," and you. What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
didn't
I think
say
he just put it together
He
himself.
was like Warlock.
He was
I
like,
think
"What's the name of that?"
Oh,
Yeah.
I see where we're going with
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. Sorry if you haven't watched Icewind Dale, but
Watch
that's
it.
for the Icewind Dale enjoyers.
I'm a toot our own horn. It is our best game on our
Yeah,
channel.
It is.
It is.
It is
It's the best.
phenomenal.
I'd watch Icewind Dale. I
Yeah.
would sit down and
Yeah.
watch it
Yeah.
in the background.
It's just good.
It's very
It's
Quality content.
I don't know if we will, and I gotta get it out of my head. But when I think about Baldur's Gate, I'm like, there's a little bit of me is like, oh, I gotta recapture some of that magic, and it's like, no, you don't.
No.
You let the game be the
just
game,
gotta-
and you see what happens because, But
It's the same table though.
it's the same table though,
Yeah,
so I'm
yeah.
like, it's gonna be fun. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a good time.
Similar
and
vibes.
If anything, it's just gonna improve off of what I learned with Icewind Dale
Mm-hmm.
because I had never run a game for that group, and never for Mia either.
Yeah.
And now that I've run that game and Strixhaven with having Mia in it, and then having you four again, and just kind of sitting in that group for a little bit, and then this game's gonna be like half pre-written, half homebrew.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's something to say because I think a lot of it is when I think about Lazarus and my time in the channel. Lazarus is like the first real like comfortable character I got. Mia's comfortable character is going to be in Baldur's Gate because she was able to do Immolation, Swiss, and Stella.
Yeah.
Who were my Baron, Tiff, and who I can't remember, whoever.
Yeah.
So now I think we're gonna get
Yeah.
we get some banger shit.
Oh God, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Man, I have so many ideas. I have so many things. Hongshu. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
We should do not a state of the game, but like you should do. I was thinking about that the other day because while I was looking through the channel, there was like a I don't know, a channel update. That'd be a cool little thing to do.
Yeah.
Just kind of what's going on, what's coming up.
Yeah.
A little channel update
Like
video.
what's coming next year?
Yeah. What the next couple like.
We'll do
what's WotC's next
We'll
year
do a
look
panel.
Yeah.
like? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do. Here's our Q4.
Q4 and a Q1 into next year.
I gotta be honest.
Wanna do
I have no
Fallout.
idea what Q1, Q2, and Q3 start or end. I know they mean the quarter of the
Yeah.
year, but I don't know. I don't know when they start and when they end.
Where-
I know Q1's here, January 1st, and end of Q4 is the end. I don't know where all the other ones are.
Yeah. Seasons.
Yeah.
It's 12 months, so 3 months per.
But that's not even what the seasons are. Fucking winter starts in November.
Yeah, now. Yeah.
Anyways,
Who knows?
Honkshoe never
Winter
alone
starts in
because
December.
Pinworms sad face asks.
Whoa. What a roller coaster that name
I
was.
also just want to point out that somebody in the Discord asked when the Pinworms started, and somebody found it. They were
Yeah.
like, but as if they knew like that. They were like,
Yeah.
oh, the Pinworms are here, and it's like, you guys know that well. You guys remember the Pinworm? By the way,
It's a classic.
over a year ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
So long ago.
sure.
I don't know if you all caught the previews for the future of MTG, but what's got y'all most excited for the upcoming sets? Fucking Fallout! Holy shit! Fallout! Sorry. I didn't see anything. I was in the middle of playing Baldur's Gate 3, and then I see our group chat, and Craig's like, Jacob, you have to pay attention to me right now. I can't believe I'm the first one to tell you this. And you sent it, and I was like, the fuck is this? Bethesda's upcoming E3? Like, it's just this Fallout. And you were like, oh no, it's Magic. And I was like, and it's 4 commander decks that are like Warhammer. They're gonna be Fallout, and I was like, I was fucking losing. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. The only thing is that I think they're gonna be like their Wasteland Warfare stuff, and it's gonna be probably more 3-4 Eastern whatever themed. But if they've got like Fallout 1, 2, and New Vegas in there, if Joshua Graham is a card, I will eat a pack.
I mean, there's
on camera.
I think that looking at Warhammer, which I would say has a more dense lore.
Yeah.
And they went pretty hard into it.
Yeah.
You're going to get everything you want out of it. And no way, because there's already so many factions based up, you're going to get faction-based commander decks. Just
if
like
those
you did
motherfuckers have
with,
Caesar as a card, I will go insane. I
want
to eat a pack for Caesar.
You're going to get something like that.
I will eat a pack for Joshua Graham.
You're not eating a pack of cards.
Because I don't think I will. Because I don't think they're going to make him a card. He's from a New Vegas DLC. It's not going to. He's a beloved character. Bethesda hates their fans.
I mean,
I'm just kidding.
they'll for sure at least have a reference, like a flavor text, right?
Yeah.
If he's in a flavor text, I'll eat 1 card.
You're not eating cards.
I will eat a card. I will. But if he is a card, if he's 2 cards, I'll eat 2 packs.
They're not going to be packs, though. They're going to be.
I'll eat any pack. Pick. I'll eat a pack.
You'll get
Collectors so it's foil in my body.
You'll get the promo one, so it's only like 2 cards.
Yeah.
2 cards.
I'm not all at once, but like slowly throughout the day. I'll record myself.
I think
they're not going to make him a fucking card. I know they won't. So I'm not eating a pack.
No.
Not eating.
They're not. All of that. 2 of those decks are going to be dedicated to the Brotherhood alone. They love the Brotherhood so much.
No way.
76 lore is going to be in there.
You're going to have 1 deck. Brotherhood deck. For sure.
Yeah, Brotherhood.
Sure. I think Brotherhood, NCR for sure.
Then Institute.
I was like, no way we don't get away from synths and robots from Institute.
Yeah. And then 1 Yeehaw Cowboy.
Yeah, Wastelander, Cowboy
Wastelander.
You've got the Railroad.
Fuck them.
You've got Caesar's Legion,
Fuck
which
'em.
is New Vegas. You've
They're
got
not
the
gonna do
NCR.
it.
No.
You've got the Brotherhood. You've got
those 2 for sure.
You've got the. Did I say Institute? Institute.
No, but that for sure.
Railroad.
Yeah.
Those are at least 3.
Yeah. You've got Mutants.
I feel like the
you've got-
Institute and Railroad could be 1 deck, right? It'd be like different commanders.
Mutants could also go in Institute, but Institute. I don't know if they'll do factions like that. I don't know how they're going to do it. You've also got varying levels of Brotherhood. You have 2 versions of the East Coast Brotherhood.
Yeah.
There's the Outcast / Maxon. It also I don't know what they're doing. They probably won't do anything with Timeline. But you've got like the current Brotherhood, which is like this new, which is Fallout 4 Brotherhood. You've got Ancient Brotherhood from 76. You've got Sheltered Brotherhood, who are on the West Coast. I don't know what the fuck. They could just do all of it in 1 deck.
That's complicated.
It is complicated, but I just don't know how they're going to do it. And the way I look at it, when it's only 4 decks, I'm like, I think they're going to...
Is that confirmed? It's only 4?
I looked it up. I mean...
And it has to be. I think it's only 4.
Yeah.
But no way we don't get like... We're going to get a ton of reworks for it, for sure. Also, less than a year. I mean, we check right now.
Crazy. I'm just saying, I am still excited. I should say, I love all of those things. Yeah. I'm still going to love it to death. It's going to be super fun. I'm very happy with it.
It's in Q1. So we'll get that...
January?
We'll get that in April.
Q1.
Oh.
It is a 3rd thing
in
Q1.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like April.
Well, that's... Okay, that's really exciting. And obviously, I'm very super down for this. But, you've also got gangs. You've got the Enclave. Well, there's no fucking way they won't do the Enclave because Bethesda doesn't understand the Enclave. Whatever, it's fine. But it's whatever. I'm cool with whatever. I'm happy with anything.
The trick is,
but I'm just saying, there's that many factions. There's only 4 decks. My ass, Joshua Graham's in that. If we look at
it, it is less about what Bethesda or the original creator wants, and more about what the WotC creators make. Yeah. The only real like collab we've seen, like 50-50 that we've seen, of course they could not show it, is Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Where like the team was like heavily involved. But
I just want to say though,
Games Workshop wasn't.
Yeah.
Neither was
they were,
I don't know what the BBC. The BBC wasn't either.
I haven't seen Doctor Who.
I mean, there are just fans that are very passionate about it within WotC that are doing these things.
So maybe someone at WotC's like...
That's the thing, is it's like, they were really good to Lord of the Rings, and they were really good to Warhammer. So I have a lot of faith And that's why I'm saying, because we would never have gotten something. The closest we've gotten to something like that is the Wasteland Warfare minis. They did do New Vegas stuff with it. They did Caesar's Legion. They did the Securitrons, and it was like, holy shit. And they did NCR. It was like, whoa, that's cool. I mean, it's modifious, but you know, it's cool that they did that. So we'll see. I'll lose my shit. If Hoover Dam is a land card, that's all I need to know. For sure, I will go, oh, cool. This is going to be amazing. That's it. So whatever. Yeah, we kind of got fucking sniped by WotC by that announcement that they did with all of that. Is wild. Cool. How the Western fucking setting. Holy shit.
Thunder Junction.
God damn, that looks cool.
This is a joke with our home game that we play with Justin, our DM at the table that runs our Magic the Gathering game that we've completed. I don't know if I've said that, but we completed the whole thing. 5-year journey, it's done.
Super cool.
Level 20. He made a character that was a planeswalker named Karsten, who's very, very cowboy-esque, and then they announced Cowboy Set. He has done that so many times, and like he brought up the idea of Rin and Seven destroying the World Tree before it was even announced in the lore. So we always meme about him and going, he's just a WotC plant.
Yeah.
Dude.
And we're just a playtest group. He's like, yeah? All right, I'll report back.
Mia
and this motherfucker's like, Karsten, Cowboy Land. We're like, okay. Cowboy Land gets sent. We're like, Justin, what are you doing, my guy? What are you doing?
We were talking about that a while ago, like in our group chat. I can find the goddamn receipts, but we were like, we were just talking about Magic. Somebody was like, what kind of setting would you guys want? And Jordan and I were like, dude, like a Western would be so fucking cool. Yeah. And then me and I were talking, and we were just like, I feel like I'm being wiretapped. Like I legit feel like, I hate to say this because I fucking WotC. God damn it. I hate and I love them. But it really, because of what they've seen from what they deliver with Magic and with all these announcements stuff. And I'm like, it kind of just feels like us sometimes when I see content that comes out of like the actual cards and the lore that they do with it. It just feels like a bunch of nerds. And
for sure.
I feel like we're in tune with that sometimes because I am constantly getting just like, here's Lord of the Rings, here's fucking Fallout. I'm like, I'm sorry? Like, like it's just crazy. It's just crazy. So yeah, it's really cool.
Just go real fast for the next year. We have, which is another fun point that I think I was making yesterday, that you can. There's now going to be so many Ravnica sets because the year starts off with Ravnica remasters. Similar to Dominaria remastered, that you can track people joining the game by which Ravnica game they joined in. Because you guys weren't playing when Ravnica was a thing previously. So this will be your first Ravnica set.
Oh, that's fun.
Mia started playing in the third Ravnica set.
Whoa.
I started playing in the second one. So now it's like everyone, you can track them where they're at.
That's cool. That's fun.
So there's Ravnica Remastered. There's Murders at Karlov Manor, which is in Ravnica's setting, but it's not going to be based around the guilds. So the first set, not based around the guilds.
That one looks really cool.
Fallout. Outlaws of Thunder Junction, which they've said is an entire villain set.
Villain?
It's based on villains of the series. So all that thing you sent is very likely to be all those characters.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, somebody's saying that it's
for sure Rakdos.
Yeah. It's the 5 of them in the sunset walking up, and it looks like Rakdos, Jace.
It's Tiny Bones, Vraska, Jace, Oko, the new character we've not seen before, and Rakdos.
Oh my god!
Very cool. Modern Horizons 3. Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, that one's really weird.
Bloomburrow.
What's Gloomburrow?
Bloomburrow is the little rat fighting the little rat knight, and the little mouse, the little Despero or whatever. He's a little knight, and I think they're all animal based. It's very cute. And then Duskmourn.
What the fuck is
Duskmourn, the House of Horror.
Biblical angels.
So that's something nuts. I tried to explain it before in the chat, but my mind was blown the entire time. That angel is a massive wall, and at her feet is a door. The entire plane is a mansion.
That's cool.
It's a haunted mansion plane. That's really cool. That's all. It's all contained within one huge space.
That is. Mia did send me that. Yeah. Okay. That was what I was saying though, because I was like, I love a lot of this, but a lot of this is right. Like they were like, oh, looks like Tyler likes to spend money on Magic the Gathering. Here's Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
Here's Assassin's Creed.
Job.
Here's
here's
Fallout. Here's everything you fucking love. And it's like, oh my God. Yeah, pretty crazy.
Very excited.
Pretty crazy.
New stuff. And then they talked about the year after that, and large concepts. A lot of very cool shit coming too. So it's hype as fuck.
It is hype as fuck.
We're hoping for Destiny. We want Destiny crossover. So
oh my God, that'd be crazy.
It is not next year, but God, if we're in video games now, just give us Destiny.
People have been posting that. They've been posting like MTG X, and it's something else. I saw somebody do like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh my God, that'd be so fucking cool.
I wanted to so badly post that with Attack on Titan, and I was which would be really cool. But I was like, I'm winning enough.
Yeah,
I'm winning a lot. Yeah, I need to sit down.
It'd be so fucking cool.
Oh shit,
so cool.
Yeah. Do you know what's fun? I don't know why I'm randomly thinking about this. Right? Oh, there was more to this, by the way. It also said, also, Mr.
Sorry.
Buds, your impressions of random characters murder me every time. Don't let these two deviants stop you.
Wow.
And then to the two deviants, I apologize. Wow.
You're fine.
Oh, no,
It's
of course.
right.
No,
I
to be honest,
enjoy the
And then
impressions.
they posted a picture of Grimace blowing up Rorschach.
God, that would have made me spit water everywhere.
Yeah.
I'd have been gone. That's super
really
funny.
Thanks. Not often I am
Here we go.
in the
That's
eyes of the audience
not
over
true.
Craig and
I
Spencer.
praise you all the time.
I'm just joking. You were in bed the other day and you were like, we were talking about Metacritic for some reason. Oh, we were talking about it because I said the Metacritic review for Baldur's Gate wasn't out. It was late by like 2 or 3 days because a bunch of critics couldn't finish the game.
Yeah.
And now it has like 4 reviews. It's above like 90 or something like that. Yeah. And you were like, what's like the highest rated? What's Stardew Valley? I was like, and we looked it up. It's 87. And you were just like, that's dumb. And I was like, oh, it's because it's right criminal. When it comes out.
Yeah.
It's right when it comes out. And to be honest, Bethesda would let you have a sequel. So just, 87 is enough for a sequel according to Bethesda. Yeah. Anyways, the greatest fucking video game of all time is at 84. So New Vegas. But you were like, what's that list? And I was like, you were like, does any game have 100? And I was like, I don't think a game has 100, but there's, I think I could tell you like what the top 5 are. And you were like, what's number 1? And I was like, I think it's Ocarina of Time. And I looked it up and it is. It is still 99 and it's still number 1. And do you know what number 2 is?
Is it Red Dead?
Surprisingly, Red Dead's like 6. It's Red Dead 2 is really high up there. No, it's not 6. I was very surprised how high Red Dead 2 is up there.
Yeah.
No, number 2 is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
And then
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. And then I think
Grand Theft Auto,
I think it's like GTA 4 or 5, and then it's and then it's like tons of games that we already know and shit like that. But yeah. Pretty cool. Breath of the Wild is up there, obviously, but yeah, it was surprising to see that. But you have to remember these are like reviews like when the game came out. Yeah. So like that's all you have to remember that this isn't now. This is the weekend the game launched. Mm-hmm. This is what everybody gave the game, and so yeah. That yeah. Anyways, I was surprised to see Red Dead 2 up there. It is a great game.
I think they're putting it on the Switch.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I think I saw that today.
No.
I hope so. That'd be cool. At
20 FPS, Craig.
I want motion controls. I'd be like this on my horse.
You go like this to
Yeah. Yeah, when I'm trying to catch someone when they're running.
Yeah.
I'm like, come here, you.
Witcher ran like shit on the Switch.
It did.
Witcher was
for sure.
bad.
I saw
There's no fucking way they get that thing
put
running on there.
Toon Link with a cowboy hat and cowboy boots on, and he has a gun.
Could be funny.
Yeah.
Be funny. Whip.
Whip.